A day without sunshine is like, you know, night. D. Steve Martin. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies, said Joe Jen. The man who never reads lives only one. D. George R. Martin. A Dance with Dragons. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. D. Mark Twain. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. D. Lao Tzu. The paradoxical commandments. People are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish ulterior motives. Do good anyway. If you are successful, you will win false friends and true enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. The biggest men and women with the biggest ideas can be shot down by the smallest men and women with the smallest minds. Think big anyway. People favor underdogs, but follow only top dogs. Fight for a few underdogs anyway. What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People really need help, but may attack you if you do help them. Help people anyway. Give the world the best you have and you'll get kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best you have anyway. D. M. Keith. The Silent Revolution. Dynamic leadership in the Student Council. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own. And you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. D. Dr. Seuss. Oh, the places you'll go. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. D. Friedrich Nietzsche. It is never too late to be what you might have been. D. George Eliot.
It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to our enemies, but just as much to stand up to our friends. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I love deadlines. I love the whooshing noise they make as they go by. Douglas Adams, The Salmon of Doubt, Hitchhiking the Galaxy One Last Time. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. Mother Teresa. There is never a time or place for true love. It happens accidentally, in a heartbeat, in a single flashing, throbbing moment. Sarah Dessen, The Truth About Forever. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on I can't believe you. Friedrich Nietzsche. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. Maya Angelou, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Albert Einstein. If you only read the books that everyone else is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking. Haruki Murakami, Norwegian Wood. Love is that condition in which the happiness of another person is essential to your own. Robert A. Heinlein, Stranger in a Strange Land. Anyone who thinks sitting in church can make you a Christian must also think that sitting in a garage can make you a car. Garrison Keillor. Everything you can imagine is real. Pablo Picasso. I have always imagined that paradise will be a kind of library. Jorge Luis Borges. Women and cats will do as they please, and men and dogs should relax and get used to the idea. Robert A. Heinlein. We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. Anais Nin. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. Dr. Seuss. You love me, real or not real. I tell him, real. Suzanne Collins, Mockingjay. You can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. C.S. Lewis. Never trust anyone who has not brought a book with them. Lemony Snicket, Horseradish, Bitter Truths You Can't Avoid. We read to know we're not alone. William Nicholson, Shadowlands, a play. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. All you need is love. But a little chocolate now and then doesn't hurt. Charles M. Schultz. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and it may be necessary from time to time to give a stupid or misinformed beholder a black eye. Jim Henson. Of course it is happening inside your head, Harry, but why on earth should that mean that it is not real? J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Dr. Seuss, happy birthday to you. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. Woody Allen. If one cannot enjoy reading a book over and over again, there is no use in reading it at all. Oscar Wilde. To the well-organized mind, death is but the next great adventure. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case, you fail by default. J.K. Rowling. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Albert Einstein. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. Albert Einstein. I am nothing special, of this I am sure. I am a common man with common thoughts and I've led a common life. There are no monuments dedicated to me and my name will soon be forgotten, but I've loved another with all my heart and soul, and to me, this has always been enough. Nicholas Sparks, The Notebook. Whenever I feel the need to exercise, I lie down until it goes away. Paul Terry. Sometimes people are beautiful, not in looks, not in what they say, just in what they are. Marcus Zuzak. I am the messenger. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for. Bob Marley. You don't get to choose if you get hurt in this world. Link to. But you do have some say in who hurts you. I like my choices. John Green, The Fault in Our Stars. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Abraham Lincoln. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Dr. Seuss, I can read with my eyes shut. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. There is no friend as loyal as a book. Ernest Hemingway. The story so far, in the beginning the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Douglas Adams, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston S. Churchill. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Bob Marley. I find television very educating. Every time somebody turns on the set, I go into the other room and read a book. Groucho Marx. Love is like the wind, you can't see it but you can feel it. Nicholas Sparks, A Walk to Remember. When one door of happiness closes, another opens, but often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Helen Keller.